What's up, guys? Welcome to Nutarot. I'm an energy and intuitive reader, and I'm here to do the You versus the Universe for somebody. So let's see who's gonna get it. Scorpio. What's up, Scorpio? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing well today. So today we're going to do your You versus the Universe. Gonna see how you're feeling versus what you're doing versus what the universe suggests and clarify. All right. I do offer personal readings. That information is in the description box below. It could be a Sagittarius that's significant, or if you have Sagittarius in your chart, I would watch that reading. Scorpio. You have the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Hierophant, the Queen of Cups in reverse, and the Ten of Wands. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here. Taurus energy here. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So I feel like you're learning a lesson here, okay, about something. I feel like there's a lesson here that you're passing with flying colors. I'm hearing, the Knight of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse. I feel like somebody here is there's some type of chaotic force here that somebody's trying to. Someone's not intuitive. Someone doesn't listen to their intuition, and someone makes decisions that are just chaotic and forceful, and they always come out wrong or sloppy, or it doesn't ever come out good. Okay, because they just force everything, and when you force things and you rush, it never works. I feel like somebody here is trying to emotionally manipulate you in some way, but I feel like it's not going to work. Okay, I do feel like this person doing this is creating some type of burden for you or something challenging, but I feel like with the Hierophant, you are handling this exactly the way that you're supposed to handle it, the right way. Okay, you're like, all right, like you're not taking the rocks and trying to throw it at this person. You're like, all right, clearly this is just a burden that I'm going to have to take, so I'm going to handle this burden. Okay? I feel like you know that this is a lesson that you already learned. So you know that the universe is testing you. That Hierophant upright, you're just like, man, I did this already. I remember I did this. I went through this lesson. That's the good thing about learning your lessons and doing things the right way, is that when the universe comes to test you, it's like you can go past, you can go back in there. Okay, I remember in 2017 when I had to learn this lesson. It's like when like that's why how in a video game, when you pass a level, like you earn certain perks. That's a perk of learning your lessons. It's like you whenever you're in the next level, it's easy, easy, easy. I was like, now you can do this because you learned your lesson over here, and now you have the skill that you learned here. You're gonna be able to implement it here. Um, something is going to. It is still a challenge. It is, but I feel like something is going to feel or go by a lot quicker than what you expect. Okay, the universe suggests the Six of Wands in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Knight of Coins, the Six of Coins, the Queen of Coins in reverse, and the Four of Coins in reverse, with the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. I feel like the universe wants you to know that this is an unforeseen challenge and you're doing great at handling it. Okay, with the Six of Wands in reverse, somebody's going to have a fall from grace because you're doing something the right way. Okay, that's why we're supposed to learn our lessons and do things the right way, because when you do things the right way, you the universe can automatically continue to work in the universal way. Okay, you're going to do this to Scorpio. Well, let's see what Scorpio's doing. The Hierophant. Wow, Scorpio's doing this the right way. Scorpio is not trying to get petty or revengeful back. Scorpio is following the rules, following the laws. All right, now we got to go back to you. Right. The Knight of Coins, the Six of Coins. I feel the universe wants you to take your time. You don't have to rush here. Okay, something is definitely a burden, but as long as you take your time, everything is going to be fine with the Six of Coins. The universe is going to be very generous to you because they understand this burden that has been, this burden that somebody is putting on you here, and the way that you're handling it, it's like you're being a stand-up citizen. The universe has no choice but to let's help a Scorpio out here a little bit. Okay, Four of Coins in reverse, the Queen of Coins in reverse. Yeah, I do feel like they're gonna release the grip, but it's not gonna stop anything. It's still gonna be a burden until whatever. Um, But I feel like as long as I feel like you're going to succeed because you're patient. You're willing to take your time. You're not rushing. Um, you know, I just feel like you're being smart about it. You're like, yeah, I have 10 wands. Like, it's like you have 50 pounds on you. You're not gonna run. You're like, I'm gonna take my time because I could strain myself. Like, very good. But I feel like all of this is like you're able to handle this and like how to move because of Hierophant, because you learn your lessons, you do things the right way, that information just comes to you, thoughts just come to you, ideas just come to you, right? Just like when we're in school, right? And you pass a grade, it's the same thing. Like there's things that you learned in 4th grade that are going to help you in 5th grade. And then you get to 5th grade and you're like, oh, wasn't as bad as I thought, You realize that a lot of the things that you learned from the last grade helped you in the next one. That's life, okay? And I feel like someone's going to feel so dumb with that 6 of Wands in reverse because they're going to have a fall from grace. Like something is like this, like I feel like this person, it's kind of like with the Hierophant, you have done things the right way since the beginning and someone still thinks that they're going to win is crazy, bro. Like I felt this person, because with the 4 of Coins in reverse, they're only releasing the grip right now. They feel like they're winning. They're like, man, if you were winning, man, the universe would have ended this. They're not. They're instead they're creating more challenges for you. Ha ha. Man, someone's so stupid. The universe is like, listen, it's like the universe puts a rock on you, right? And they want to see how you handle that rock. You handle it well. Wow. Okay. Like now this person's karma is going to be like 5 years. The universe is like, you know what, Scorpio? Like, we feel like you could do more, though. Like, I feel like the universe wants to drag this person. So the universe is like, listen, Scorpio, the more burns that we put on you, the more their consequences is gonna be. And you're like, I'm ready. I'm ready. Shit. Don't tell a Scorpio that. Don't tell a Scorpio, hey, as long as you graduate with C's or higher, this person's gonna get their karma. Man, Scorpio will show up every day. Scorpio's not getting a C. Scorpio's getting an A+. Every day. What? I can get revenge and I can get it the right way. I don't have to get my hands dirty. All I have to do is just, a little burden. I mean, it's not little. For some of y'all, it's not little. It's a heavy burden. Maybe it's annoying waking up early, or maybe it's annoying. Something about it is just, it's heavy, but shit. You're like, shit, Christina gonna get her karma for this shit? All right, shit, whatever. I'll do some push-ups. I'll wake up every day and do some push-ups, get these muscles going. Hey, it ain't no problem. Okay, something like that. The universe is going to help you out for real. What's the Hierophant here? The Magician in reverse. Yeah, because I feel like this person, was somebody who also was someone like you. Like, I feel like this person was also, the universe also very much supported them at one point. They were supported and guided by the universe at one point. Like, this person could have even had the same job as you, could have had the same energy, the same whatever, once upon a time. But they took that and they used it for manipulation. And they try to manipulate others with it instead of using it for good. You used it for good with the Hierophant. The way that you do it the right way. It's like this is getting spiritual. It's like somebody had spiritual powers and they were abusing it, right? They started taking their spiritual powers and abusing it to try to control and hurt people. They turned into manipulators. So because of that, the universe took away their spiritual powers, or the universe is not connecting with them. It's just blank up there. Like nothing. They're not getting messages, nothing. It's just quiet. Okay. And because of that, that's why they're doing what they're doing. Okay. Which you know this. You're like, oh yeah, I know Eric. I remember Eric in 5th grade did this too. The Knight of Coins. Yeah. I feel like something has been happening for a while. That's why. The universe is like, man, if we would have stopped this when I got to the first wand, it would have been the bow bow would have not been a bow bow. Like before, it just would have been a slap. Now the whole hand is coming off. Okay. What's the 10 of Wands? Something is going to be fair. All the challenges, as heavy as a burden as this person is trying to put on you, is exactly how the heavier burden is going to be on them. It's not going to be exactly the same. It's energy. It's energy. Okay, I feel like this person can't take all these rocks. They can't, because they don't do things the right way. So anytime the universe puts a rock on their path, they find a way to get that rock out without having to lift it. They pay somebody else, they dig a hole, they set a trap, right? So now the universe is going to, and the universe saw that. Like, oh, you think that you're just going to get all right, cool. Now the universe has done a lot of stuff. Now the universe is not going to bring them a rock. They're going to bring them a huge boulder that they can't get up. Like, you won't be able to move this boulder because there's no way you could do it. We're going to put it in a way where you cannot escape the boulder. You're underneath the boulder. The universe is smart, whatever. The Seven of Cups here is for the Ten of Wands. Yeah, like I said, there's confusion here as to why something keeps getting harder and harder, because somebody's karma is going to be delicious. And I feel like, Scorpio, you literally have no problem. I feel like me telling you that, you're like, all right, shit, what 10 wands? What 10 wands? That's nothing. That's nothing. That's nothing. That's nothing. I'll start working out right now. Shit, that's nothing. The world is in reverse. Yeah, because I feel like you want to close a chapter out. You're like, I'm done with this shit. The universe is like, all right. What is the Queen of Cups in reverse? The Four of Wands in reverse. Could be somebody who you were in a commitment with. Okay, you could have divorced this person. It's gonna be somebody who you know is very unstable in their energy. This could be somebody who you lived with, you no longer live with. What is the Queen of Cups in reverse? The Three of Wands. All right, yeah, I feel this person is waiting. They're like waiting for you to do something. They're waiting for, whatever. I don't feel like you're gonna do anything. You're the Hierophant. The Hierophant doesn't do shit unless they need to. And you're not going to, because you know that they're a manipulator. You know that they're waiting for you to do something so that they can manipulate, right? Like I said, you dealt with someone like this before. You know their antics. You know this game already. You know this level. You already did it. This person is new to the game because they're freaking confused. I feel like you're confused because you don't know why something is getting challenging, harder. And they're confused because they don't understand why you're not doing what they thought you were going to do. Bro, so stupid. This is why it's important for us to learn our lessons. What is the Knight of Swords in reverse? The Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this person knows that they're making a mess. They know. The Temperance here. I do feel like this person, they don't really care though. I feel like with the Temperance card, I feel like they just, I just feel like, I do feel this person likes you in some way or whatever. What's Six of Wands in reverse? Like, they have caring feelings about you or whatever? Man, shut up, right? Like, put a sock in it. What's the Six of Wands in reverse? The Star in reverse and the Knight of Wands, okay? Yeah, I feel like there's no hope for this person. Like, their life, they're gonna have a fall from grace, and that's what it is. I feel this person, legit is going to walk themselves right into the hall of shame. I'm hearing. That's crazy. Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this person is not going to be able to start something new. They're going to end up losing something new, or just embarrassing. I'm hearing, like, just an embarrassment. What is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? The Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I do feel like this was an unforeseen challenge that is coming up here, or that happened. But I feel like with the Eight of Wands in reverse and the Lovers, I feel like you're exactly where you need to be. Okay, with this Lovers card here, with the Eight of Wands in reverse, if this unforeseen challenge caused delays, it's okay. Okay, like I said, and I feel like it's going to be okay for you, because with the Knight of Coins, something has already been going on for so long. The Knight of Coins is the slowest knight in the deck. Okay, he takes forever. Okay, so something has been taking a long time. So I feel like you're just like, whatever. Like, I've been dealing with this for so long. A little delay, what the fuck is it going to do, right? Like, as long as this person gets their karma, I don't care. What is the Knight of someone's really going to get their karma, bro. The High Priestess could be a Pisces. Yeah, I feel like your intuition told you that something was going to take a while, right? But I feel like maybe you forgot. Maybe you were just like lost in the sauce, that, it's been so long that you're like, oh yeah, I remember. It did tell me that. What's the Six of Coins here? The Page of Coins. Yeah, but I feel like you're going to be able to start something new. Whatever you're doing for your health is going to work out fine, okay? You are going to start something new. The universe is going to be fair and generous to you. And they're going to either, if you're going through some type of health issue, they're going to be generous and heal you. The universe does that. Okay? If you're not going through a health issue and you just did something new to your health to better your health, excellent job, okay? The Knight of Coins is here again. All right. I feel like I've seen the Knight of Coins like 4 times already. Okay. I feel like the Knight of Coins here. I feel like again, this is just reiterating that something it's taken a really long time. Mm-hmm. But I feel like the universe does not want you to have any regrets because I'm telling you, you're not gonna regret it once this person gets their karma for whatever they're doing. And I do feel like you would know that something is it's getting to its end because that's why you're confused because it's like okay it's like start and stop, start and stop, start and stop. It's like it's running out of gas. This situation is about to close out is what I feel. Okay. I feel like something is running out of gas as you're getting to like the end point of something, and you would know that, and that's why you're confused because you're like what the frick is this start and stop? It's like are we done or not? I felt the universe, it's like they just want to get as every little bit of gas that they possibly can out of you, Scorpio, so that they could put this person behind bars for good type of energy. And with the Magician here, you are a manifester. You are manifesting a reward. You're going to get rewarded for this. So, it's going to be a lot better than what you expect. All right. So, just don't have any regrets about how long something took. Okay. So that I have for you. I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this and stay positive.